stars, and that's who we are. We are voices. There's nothing to fear. Explode in your rear. Feel our voices.
Oi,
What's everybody?
hey.
VOR is back. This is Ed.
Mike.
And Carl.
Boom.
Mm.
And today's well, we're gonna make it as special as we possibly can for you guys because we are finally getting around to the episode 2 Attack of the Clones commentary.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to get go ahead.
Attack of the Clones. I thought we were doing Empire Strikes Back. You said it was the second Star Wars movie.
I'm
out.
Oh, how you walked into that one.
Cool. Carl's out of the way. It's actually the How to Lose a Guy in 30 Days commentary.
Well, you just lost the guy in 30 seconds. Congratulations, Attack of the Clones. Setting records.
Dude, I liked something on Facebook. A buddy of mine, David Shaw, posted this. I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's like reality movie trailers, and in it, where the guy goes, the movie's called Attack of the Clones, and they don't actually attack anything. So I thought about that.
We're gonna find out tonight.
I haven't seen it.
You really? Oh.
Yeah, this is my first time. I've been waiting. I thought, I want to ration out my Star Wars stuff because it's few and far between.
You're right.
Good plan.
Glad you saved yourself for this one because this is probably the best one.
Oh, I'm excited.
I know.
I know.
It's gonna be champagne. Anyway, I just want to get some business out of the way so we can fire this sucker up. Welcome to VOR. If you don't know, you can learn more about us at www.vorradio.com. We have a very active Facebook group and a page, but the group's where it's at.
Yeah.
And if you like this or our other shows, you can always hit us up on the Republicom, 407-409-8749, or send us an email at voiceofrep@gmail.com. And that is my shiznit.
Right, stop talking. I'm going to shoot you right in your face.
I knew it.
Right through your wife's hand.
Before we get down to business, there are a couple things that we have to share with you, the viewer/listener. We are watching the Blu-ray version of Attack of the Clones. So I think it's actually different than the DVD version. So keep that in mind. So it might not sync up all the way if you're watching the DVD version. So be aware of that. We're going to be starting at just as the Lucasfilms Limited has faded completely to black. So when we say go, get it all queued up. Go ahead and pause it right now. Get it all queued up right as it fades to black. And then when we say go, you hit the play button, and you should be almost perfectly in sync with us.
Yep. It's approximately 21 seconds.
Yeah.
So, and if it's a little off, then it's going to be cool. It'll be like watching a Star Wars kung fu movie. It'll be really fun.
Yes.
There's that.
All right. Are you ready?
Okay. Go ahead and give us a countdown, Ed.
Okay. So it's 3, 2, 1, press?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, then. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, good, it worked.
Did it not work?
I'm on now.
Oh.
Do we have a logo?
Yep.
Episode 11. Wait a minute. All lies. Oh, Unrest in the Galactic set.
Now, see, what I want to know is why didn't they blockade these title sequences?
Why isn't there a blockade to stop the titles?
Yeah, because the scrolling's getting out of control.
Yeah. That's a major traffic issue.
Would it not be a Star Wars movie without them?
No, I don't think it's possible.
No. I heard that
What do you
J.J.
guys see
Abrams
right
is
now?
going to J.J. Abrams is going to actually live tweet the opening crawl.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. To answer you, Mike, we're still on the opening crawl. I have Jedi about halfway up the screen.
Clones.
And it's really interesting to think that now this is all done digitally, but like back in the day, it was actually on like a glass plate, and they just scrolled it along and superimposed it over space.
Was it written like that?
Yeah, it was. If it was just like a glass plate, and they just scrolled it underneath the camera on a solid color background.
Yep, it was just like a backlit poster in a dark room, and
it was really cool. I have to find the pictures of how they did it one time and show it to you.
Holy cow, was that Colin Hanks? Captain Colin Hanks. I gotta admit, you say you're not gonna get fooled again, but I love this intro. That's just really sexy and ominous. And
I have to say this intro is probably my favorite part of this entire movie. Like, it really sets the tone for something cool. I mean, it doesn't deliver, but
right.
You know, like right off the bat, shit's looking bleak.
Like sometimes even a bad lay looks great in lingerie.
Yeah.
I still have scars from the blowjob, but man, look at that ass. That's Attack of the Clones. Oh, hang on, foreshadowing. Hang on, wait. Shh. Oh, I'm sorry.
No danger at all.
Oh, fuck me. Oh. And again, I raise the question: why is there no railings in Star Wars?
Off of it?
I'm sure. I think someone got knocked off into the. Ooh, bad toupee.
And then just imagine the people living below that. It's like fucking rich people throwing dead bodies off again. God damn it.
They've got Plasti Shield. It's everywhere.
Wonder if R2 has a firm grasp of mortality, like what it means to be mortal.
Whoa. Getting deep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, because he's pretty resourceful when it comes to saving his own ass.
Yeah.
Slick shoes. You ever think he just looks out at these people and like, what am I doing with my life? Look at these people. Frogman, dickhead.
I thought this one had like the right green cleavage in the room. That must be the third movie.
Oh, she comes in. No, she does. The cleavage person.
Now, is it just me, or does the I can't remember his name, but the guy on the right there, doesn't he look like a peanut M&M when you get two peanuts in one M&M?
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes. Oh yeah. Are you guys at 526?
No.
I'm a little behind that.
Yeah, I'm at 522 right now. 23, 24.
All right. I'm at 30. Oh, hun, that hair. How come nobody can just tell her that these are bad ideas for hair? She's a fucking senator. She's powerful. She was a queen. She's young. She's good looking. She's got like a dry afro in a lampshade.
Front? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm feeling the what's it called? The turtleneck on what's his name? Achilles, whatever the fuck his name is.
Space Jimmy Smits.
Yeah, Jimmy Smits.
Organa.
Yeah.
Bail Organa.
Now, were there not royal clones at one point?
Royal clones? What do you mean?
Didn't Padme have royal clones?
Oh, she just had chicks that looked like her.
So the chick standing over her shoulder
Yeah.
is not a clone, but it's a chick
Yeah.
who looks similar.
Right.
The decoy.
Yeah.
Right.
Kind of like Keira Knightley.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is.
I'm not talking about her in Star Wars. I'm talking about her in real life. She's a decoy for Natalie Portman. So.
Oh, in real life she is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, everybody, hold on. Let's laugh with this banter.
Ugh. And that beard, dude. Come on. Like, I don't want to pick on the makeup people, but goddamn, that beard is so bad.
I think the beard's the only thing real about his hair.
It's not. Is it really?
It might be a pickup shot where they had to put on a fake beard.
I'm sure of it.
He looks like he's getting ready to try out for the Coruscant ice hockey team for the Intergalactic Olympics.
His mullet.
Yeah.
It's my tournament beard. Did anybody notice that Jar Jar is wearing kind of the same outfits that Stevie Wonder often wears? Like
Yeah.
big draping things with
Beaded
tassels and
junk, yeah.
beaded junk. Stevie Wonder's wardrobe is beaded junk.
Beaded garbage.
And you want to say to Jar Jar, it's like, Stevie Wonder's blind. What's your excuse?
Poor fucking Jar Jar.
Goo.
Did you see on the American Dad that the alien character is responsible for destroying the Star Wars franchise by coercing?
No.
Lucas? This is it. This is the one you use, and it was a sketch design of Jar Jar. He's so easy to pick on. It's like Creed and what's it called? What was the band that you don't get any points for making jokes about?
Oh, Nickelback.
Yeah,
Nickelback, yeah.
Yeah.
Jar Jar. If Jar Jar joined Nickelback, what do you get?
An improvement, I would say.
You get Lord. You get Lord. It suddenly wins award.
God. I can't remember. I'm having a hard time thinking. Thank God I can't think of any Nickelback songs, which is great.
Well, I mean, if you think of one, you thought of all of them because they all sound the same. So.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's why.
Did you ever hear that mega mix that someone did where they combined like 3 of their songs?
Yeah.
Like
On
they're all,
top of one another.
Yeah, and they're all in the same key, and they almost have all the same chord progressions, so they all fit together. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's great.
I've heard he's a real nice guy, this singer. Who cares? I don't want to talk about it. Let's not put
Fuck
Nickelback
that
on
guy.
top. Let's not talk about Nickelback and watch Star Wars episodes.
Yeah. It's really poisoning the well of
Yeah.
a poisonous movie.
Whereas Anakin looks like he'd be more into Insane Clown Posse with that rat tail.
Oh!
He's part of the family.
So, does this insinuate like these guys have? It seems like all right. He hasn't seen Jar Jar in a long time, and now he's like confessing his fucking heart to this idiot.
Yes. Yes.
Not
And
even-
and how long did episode 1 take? Like how long? What was the amount of time that took place? Like, do you know what I mean? Like that film, from the moment it started, how many days was it later before everything was over?
That's a good question. And like, it seems like it'd only be like a
Yeah.
week or so.
It seemed like it was roughly a week, and then Misa, busting with happiness to see you again. You haven't seen him in 10 years. Like, you knew him for a week, and it's been 10 years.
Yeah.
Oh, here's coming some. This is some coming up is like some of the weirdest stuff. Hold on. I don't think she liked me watching her. Are you guys there? Because that's what he just said on my screen. And It was so obviously put in there, like, I don't think she liked me watching her.
It's awful. And again, I don't know how Lucas thought this guy would be a great hero to put on birthday plates, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm not even talking about like whiny bitch kid. I'm talking about like, I don't know, just psychotic and genocidal behavior.
Oh, like the part coming up where he flies off into a rage in her bedroom. It's not fair!
Yeah.
Like that, that's uncool. That's not getting laid.
Yeah. It's like, okay, maybe the charm was working, and then he's just like, meh, meh. And he janksed. So I want to talk about this whole, I don't know if we mentioned it before, but the whole chain of command of how Jango Fett is yet another Fett badass bounty hunter who subcontract out his work. It never makes any sense that he would be hired to kill the senator. He hires someone else to kill the senator. That person relies on insects coming up, spoiler, to hopefully do the job. I mean, I've never worked with animals. I hear it's pretty difficult to get them to do shit on cue. Now your job is this insect needs to drop into a bedroom and kill someone?
She sent in 2.
Oh, yeah.
It doubles the odds.
Yeah.
Well,
That's true.
I always just assumed that they were like super aggressive, like that they're these animals that just track down like anything else that's living and kill it. I don't know.
I would say yes, but where I think that's ruined is, and it'll be coming up, where R2 turns on and they like hide.
Oh.
The forethought to hide from a fucking laser search.
Well, here's something else. Maybe they're not just simple creatures. Maybe this is like an alien life form.
I do like the dust in the air. The dust in the air that's floating between the laser beams.
Yeah.
I like that. That works for me. That detail visually.
Mm-hmm.
Because,
there's a mission chair from Frank Lloyd Wright. How about that? So Star Wars.
They're going retro. Wait a minute. Is this still a long time ago? Yeah. It's even further.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a long, long, long time ago. Or no, it's a long, long time ago.
God.
But no, here's my theory on these bug guys.
Yeah.
I don't think they're bugs. I'm going to say that they're aliens, and I think they're enslaved by Jango Fett. And they're trying to kill her to earn their freedom.
What if they were actually hoping to wake her up and ask about, like, joining some kind of Third Pillar Rebellion movement against the Emperor?
No, I think they're assassin bugs. Everybody on that planet is an assassin of some. They just assassinate. It's in their blood.
Assassins and rebels.
What do? I assess.
And there's just one bug on the whole entire planet. It's like, I just want to dance.
I just want. Dad hates me.
Totally, just like that Rudolph cartoon.
No one understands me. That's why I dance.
So, did anybody notice that Anakin just stole a fucking car?
Yeah.
And it looks to be an expensive one, too.
Yeah, exactly.
Or later, when he refers to the speed capabilities.
Yeah.
That seems awkward to me, too.
Yeah, it's like
awkward.
Like hitting a kid on a bike and then making fun of his, crooked teeth.
Did you notice that the Rocky robot from, Happy Birthday Polly, that was sitting in
Polly. Yeah.
That was sitting in the back seat of those 2 puppets.
Was it?
It was sitting in their back seat.
No way.
Yeah.
That would be the best
Well, I mean,
Easter
it
egg.
looked like it.
Polly.
I really hope that's true.
Happy Birthday Polly. Was it Happy Birthday Polly? Is that what he said?
Yeah. Till he changed
like,
his voice to a sexy girl.
And it plays that like cheesy 80s high-tech music.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, good times.
Does that show up in the Rocky Broadway play? No, because that's just.
I think just the first one, just first Rocky is out there.
Yeah, but Eye of the Tiger is on the soundtrack.
That doesn't make any sense. I will protest this musical. Dialogue.
High speed capability.
Now, as long and ridiculous as this whole chase scene is, it's interesting to note that it was like 5 minutes longer originally.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they like run through some banners and they get banners in their faces and they're like, "Oh no!" and they have to like pull shit off their faces. And I think at one point Obi-Wan gets tossed out and he's got to like climb back into his seat as Anakin pulls crazy shit.
So this is basically the pod racing scene for Attack of the Clones?
Yes. It's totally that. That ship. Why is that ship? Oh, look at him. Look at a psycho laughing at this fucking immediate danger.
And is that foreshadowing the fact that the core of the city looks like lava?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Foreshadows more bad decisions from the characters and the filmmaker.
Speaking of bad decisions, what's up with the windshield of that speeder?
Yeah.
Like, it only comes up to block the wind for the driver, but the passenger's like, "Fuck off."
Yeah. They get out and your girlfriend has like bugs in her teeth. That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great.
Planet.
So they're following her speeder so closely that when these things the electricity's going on, the fire's going on, like they can't go over it or around it. They have to follow her exact path.
Yeah.
You know?
I just never understood why he went through it. Like, it was already on. Like, he saw it.
And you think you could just like go up like 5 feet and miss it?
Yeah, obviously they're thousands of feet above the floor now. God, so dumb.
That goddamn windshield.
Well, it could be a wind trajectory thing. Like a future or a past wind trajectory thing.
Yes.
I'll tell you what it is. It's an artist being an artist and not being practical.
Right.
It would be really
buy that.
cool is if you put this up here and blah, blah, blah.
All right, another question. Why is a changeling wearing a cloth mask on her face?
Maybe it's kind of like D&D. It's one of those powers you can only use once a day.
Oh.
She gets out of character for a moment.
Oh, okay.
Did you ever notice when she looks up and gets all weird? I hate it when he does that.
Ugh, I hate it when I say this.
I hate it when I say this.
Does this make any... This is terrible. I'm just going to jump out and fly into space.
I love the amber sky, though. That was pretty.
Yeah, it is... This movie is hands down gorgeous. I will give it that.
Yeah.
I've got the art book, and I just... The digital paintings are just... to die for. Just pour over the stuff.
See, now, if anyone ever asked like what my big problem with Jedi is, right here it is. Like this whole sequence. Like, how's he superhuman? How is he able to fall, hit something at terminal velocity, not die, and then catch a hold of it, not dislocate his shoulders?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you see her just change?
Oh. Yeah. Alien rubber face. I do like him just jabbing a lightsaber into it. Yeah, that was natural. No, I hear you. And it's also another thing where they do superhuman things, but then there's other like situations where their Jedi powers could come in really handy and convenient, but they don't use them.
Yeah.
Like run away from droids really fast, and they don't. They're like, oh no, we're captured. No, you don't have to be.
Or wear binders.
Yeah. Oh, I'm in handcuffs.
He's
Why don't
like-
you crush them?
Or unclick them.
Yeah. Come on.
I'm turning this thing down.
Oh, fell on my wallet. Ugh.
Reminds me of Wayne World. It fell on my keys.
Yeah. It's Great. I do love that we get a chance to see more civilian life in this movie, and Coruscant, and I don't know. I'm a city guy, so I dig this shit.
There's a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of extras.
Well, it kind of reminds me of Mass Effect, because in the first Mass Effect game, like you go to like a civilian population, but it doesn't really. It feels like a video game.
Yeah.
I just remember though in the second one though, there's like you go through a residential district of this space station, and I remember it's like I was so excited because I was like, holy crap, I'm in someone's apartment. Holy crap, this apartment has a bathroom.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, I'm in a sci-fi thing where it's like there's a bathroom, there's a kitchen, there's a living room. It's like this is a functional apartment. I've never seen this in a video game before. It's people living. People live here.
So I gotta ask you guys. So we just saw a Jedi jump out a window. They stole a car. They drove against traffic. They literally skydove through traffic, endangering the public. They just crash landed this shit in hot pursuit of this bounty hunter. But hey, take your time. I'm going to get a drink. Think. Just take it easy.
Ugh, and the bad beard's back.
Eh.
Now it's gone.
Maybe it's the lighting.
I think that must be it.
No,
Maybe
it's not. It's not. It's fake hair on his face. It is so bad and terrible. It happens 100 times in episode 1.
Oh. I think Anakin's a chubby chaser.
Uh-huh.
He was just throwing a signal over to Lucas Jr. or whatever her name is.
Oh, dude, and the death stick scene? Painful, hard to watch.
Thank God it's short.
Too bad the same can't be said about this movie. Hey-o!
Ooh.
See, look at that. They even clapped for me.
Oh.
They're like, good joke, Carl.
There's a lot of tail. Like, there's a lot of tail in this bar. Like, apparently it's a universal. Like, beauty is universally one way. It's like...
The men have rat tails, the ladies have see-through pants.
Right. And hot is hot all around the universe.
Well, that reminds me of the cartoon Space Dandy. It's by the guy that did Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
And there's an intergalactic bar called Boobies. It's supposed to be like Hooters.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is like there's all these aliens, and they're like pretty much any alien species that has boobies has a representative at this restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like all these different aliens with boobies. It's hilarious. See, intergalactic constant.
Yep.
Boobies.
Boobies. Come on, tell us. Come on, tell us.
Now, why didn't Django just do that and be done with Padme?
For real.
That's a hell of a shot.
There had to be a reason.
Well, let's leave the body here and get the hell out of here.
Maybe what we need is a television show that's a series about Django where he explains. The whole point is to explain.
Yeah,
Or a 9-book series of books that lead up to that moment, like why he didn't just shoot the bitch.
I'd like to see, Django in like a Discovery Channel thing, like Bear Grylls, Django Fett, bounty hunter. Today we're tracking our prey, but I've subcontracted out to a team of mercenaries. They're extremely tall and fat, and hopefully they can blend in with the crowd. We'll see.
That almost goes along with my my team up of Boba Fett and Dog the Bounty Hunter pitch.
I love that. Love it.
Oh, Samuel L. Jackson, you're one badass motherfucker.
This is one of the last scenes where he's actually acting as Mace.
What do you mean?
Well, once the shit goes down, after that he just becomes Sam Jackson for the rest of the series.
Oh yeah.
His face, his behavior. He's not, perhaps this will lead us to the secret of the Sith. Then he's just all attitude.
But like desperate times, desperate measures.
Desperate acting.
I like the windows in Palpatine's office.
Mm-hmm.
Palpatine's office. And I love I guess it's shorthand, how everything's red.
Yes. He loves cherry Jolly Ranchers.
Who doesn't?
What's really funny is like watching this in 480p. Like everything looks CG, even the stuff that's not CG.
That's true.
Like the furniture, I'm like, I don't even know. I'm like, what's? Oh, you know what? And honestly, just some of these composite effects are awful. Like those people walking in the background there.
Yeah.
That's just awful looking.
Are those not really people?
They are, but like they're filmed and then they're like superimposed digitally onto the canvas.
There's
So it's like 4 or 5 shots compiled and composited together on top of this.
There's a lot of shots like that in this. There's one coming up where you see Aayla Secura like crossing the hallway in the Jedi archives, and she meets up with CG Jedi B, and it just looks so stunted. I don't know.
I have to say I'm really excited that J.J. Abrams has expressed like a commitment to use more practical effects in the new one.
So excited.
Oh, are you guys at the Jar Jar the Padme scene?
Yeah.
With that very very scripted and sing-song handover.
Yeah.
Like between the both of them.
Well, I like that Jar Jar responded like a politician, even though it's just his coworker. So he could have just been like, "Yeah, okay, cool." But I did like that.
No, there had to be a little pomp and circumstance. I really dig her outfit here. I think she looks hot. I even dig the hair. Like, I know it's whatever.
Like a TIE fighter.
Yeah.
Every time she's walking around a room, she rolls her head.
This is where he almost shits the bed with her. Here he is, like, hovering a ball in his hand, and that shit's hot, man. Like, look at if you knew someone who could do that, I'd give it up to him.
Oh,
and he needs to like work that one finger just a little bit. Just be like, waka waka waka.
Yeah.
Right.
Imagine this.
That's what I can do.
If I could do this to this ball, imagine what I could do to your
little man in the canoe.
Flesh balls. Yes.
Imagine what I could do to your guts.
So, why is she
in a
packing?
suitcase?
Why is she packing her own bag?
Sarah Samsonite. She's a senator now. She's not a queen, dude.
I know, but she's still got people. I don't know.
I wish my wife would advise that I not be in such a hurry to grow up.
Right. Oh, here we go.
But my wife does do that whole dumb thing like that.
I'm sorry for looking at you. Oh my God! I want to have Anakin redub with Jack Palance's voice, and we'll really see who he is.
They could just bring in some breathing, some unrealistic breathing just happening all over the movie.
You know what would be? We should do this is like just redub the entire movie of him just heavy breathing. Like replace every line with him just going.
You know what? I think it'd be a great idea. I think we should just go online and download the script. Oh, it's actually it's in the books. So we've got the books.
True.
And just do this again, but read the script.
Yeah. Okay.
Play the film and read the script. We'll assign characters to each other.
Yeah. I think that's great.
Really, I think it'd be fun as hell.
Wow.
That'd be a long-term project, but a lot of fun.
Hell yeah. Oh, we just got to read it.
Oh, we could just pick scenes too. We could just pick scenes.
True.
Oh yeah.
We could just do it. We could do a scene, a show. Like we could just do the. We could just do one segment that's just us.
Yeah.
Doing scenes from Star Wars.
I always did want to go back through and redub cartoons because that always seemed like it was funny with with new dialogue though. But
Can we rewrite some of these jokes?
Can we rewrite all of the jokes?
Can
You know
we
this-
rewrite this movie?
Do you know the scene that we just saw with the R2 hanging out in the background while those two were like
Yeah.
chit-chatting? That poor robot. Like, he's gonna spend all that time with them. Like, he's gotta hang out with these two people. And it's like, ugh.
Yeah,
And I think that's when he starts to contemplate his mortality.
that's
There
right.
you go.
Because here's the thing: is like we only see like bits and pieces of this
Ugh.
whole thing. R2 had to see it all.
Space Diner!
Yeah, with a space Jersey chick. She's from.
Yeah, you don't think she resents having a robot waitress in the same place that she is? Why?
Jawa juice. There you
How
go.
would you? It's so horrible. It's so masturbatory. Like putting Wampa shit on your fucking Clone Wars fighter, you know? Like everybody in the world. The galaxy's so big, but we all know what Jawas are. Terrible. So it's also interesting that he's carrying around a poison dart in his pocket. Like, it's not sharp, it's not still poisoned. He just picks it up and starts fingering it.
I do like the wheel foot. On.
And just chick in the background. Does she look like the kind of chick that would be in a fucking greasy spoon diner?
She looks like a senator or something, like an
Right.
attendant. She
Well,
looks-
do you see the Duck Man in the back, like behind Obi-Wan, like the blue cartoon character?
Ah, yeah.
Look
Duck
at him.
man.
There, he's got like a skinny neck, a big funny.
He's got just a plate full of kale and duckweed. Oop. I can see Lucas saying, "No, there's not enough sway in that Sebulba type character." Doug, he's not moving enough.
Look at the Duck Man's head. Like it's like a. It looks like, kind of like a French crawler. And he's probably something huge somewhere else.
There's probably a prince somewhere.
Yeah.
He's a deposed Prince Duck.
And that scene wasn't creepy there. How deep your pockets are. Yeah.
Are you hitting on me?
Right.
Are we playing pocket pool?
And
Oh,
was that
gosh.
Bust? Was that Bust Dooku?
Yes.
Oh.
I thought it was Barry Gibb.
Nice.
Did you see how she gets offended?
I love that she gets testy.
Yeah, she's. If it's here, it ain't here.
It's shit like that that makes you really understand why the Jedi needed to get wiped out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't be wrong.
Well, and the funny thing is like, as advanced as these guys are, she's getting hung up on like astrophysics that we understand as in our like, and we've understood it for hundreds of years. It's like, oh well, there's stuff circling around here. There must be gravity, which means there must be something big there. Nope.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything. No.
It didn't occur to me until watching this for the millionth time. Like, hey, that's pretty common knowledge. Like, how do you know if there's a planet or if it's a sun? And it took him like 20 minutes to work it out. I don't know. Flapjack bot. That's what I need.
For reals. Goodbye, diet. Carl's getting fat forever.
More flapjacks.
How fat is Carl? Carl is infinite. Infinite pancakes.
God Emperor Carl. More spice pancakes, please. Oh, here comes the hard sell on how he can get in her pants. This is brilliant. Even with the rat's tail.
But what I'm saying is that, like, I'm one with the Force, and the Force is in you, so I'm already in you, so we might as well just seal the deal.
What good shit did I miss?
Oh, did you step away? That's all right.
Yeah, I had to.
That's all right.
That's all good.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here's the. Okay, you cross here and then go. Everybody walk at the same time. Now, everybody stop. Ugh. Younglings. Like there's a species
You're
that
all
gets
gonna
offended by
die.
kids. Yeah, Yoda really didn't see that coming, huh?
No.
They really are cute, though.
They're adorable.
They're big,
I
stupid
love them.
heads.
Yep. Safety helmets. Thank you for dressing me down in front of the younglings. That will really help teach them respect.
But you know, that's honestly probably some of the best writing in the entire movie, too.
It is. I laughed.
Like, that's actually one of the few things that's actually really on and actually works, I think.
Yeah.
Is Yoda being playful.
Yeah.
I think this is cool, though.
This is actually, like, one of my favorite scenes in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Because it actually shows, like, you know, Yoda being a teacher.
Yeah.
And, like, Obi-Wan showing that, like, some humility that, like, shit, I just got out-thought by a youngling.
Yeah.
It's just like life, guys. Sometimes the answer is so obvious. You need to talk to children to figure it out.
Yeah.
And children-sized people.
And they'll tell you. Children will say. Kids say the damnedest things.
It's great. I'm just gonna ask kids for all my advice from now on.
I like that little force. Yoop.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't leave my thingamajig. Womp.
My marble.
Got my magic space marble. Marble map.
Isn't that funny? That's a map. That's a map. I remember when I was a kid and I was in school and they were trying to tell us that credit cards, all money was going to be credit cards at some point. That it wouldn't have a use for cash. And they were like, if you had to think of some way to redo money, how would you do it? And everyone was coming up with ideas like you're issued this eraser that's got stripes of different colors, and as you buy things, you just erase it. And that marble map just seems as feasible as an eraser money. You know what I mean? It's like you're gonna keep it in your pocket. You're gonna throw that in the trunk of your car, like a marble.
Right. It's in the glove box.
Do you have a marble holster?
Right.
Oh, on his headdress.
You just have like a bag of maps.
A bag of maps, yeah.
And you play maps with all your other friends, and you try to hit maps outside of a circle, and then you get to keep all their maps that you knock out.
There you go. Now, this headdress that she's wearing, did she have a cover over this earlier?
Yeah, she just pulled it up like a hood.
Oh, okay.
You know, it really bothers me that maybe Naboo is a wonderful land where they celebrate art and beauty, but they also have no handicapped people, but just poor R2, man. It just stairs everywhere. There's no ramps. God.
That's a joke in Borderlands 2. There's a character called Claptrap, and he's a robot, and he just has like a single wheel. That's how he gets around. And anytime you like go someplace, he's like, stairs? Why does it have to be stairs?
Yeah, totally. That was my job. Thanks for nothing.
Thanks for Now is Mr. Bibble?
Yes.
Doesn't he look silly sitting in that chair? It looks like a punishment chair.
So you're like, yeah, they're
No
all
back.
really low.
No back, no arms.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is where she yanks down his pants in front of everybody.
Yep.
Hold your britches. God.
Anakin ain't a Jedi yet. He's just a pussy. He's just a regular old person.
I also love that he's wearing like a poncho, and he's throwing out kind of a Clint Eastwood vibe. Well, excuse me. Blah, 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 blah.
But he's got this like fancy collar under that dirty poncho. What the fuck?
Yeah. That goddamn rat tail.
Ugh. Sweet. I love this. I love having hyperspace rings because your fighter's just too small.
That's clever.
Yeah. Very sexy. missing. That's a good idea, boss. Everything's really wet. I'm gonna rest or something, and I don't like it.
Now keep your eyes out for the nulls.
Oh, the nulls.
Just kidding. They're not part of canon. Ha.
Ooh, I could swear I saw a teen in his coveralls.
I watched this over and over, this section over and over. For that.
Looking for.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah. When they do see their training on the ground later, you can definitely pretend like they're being trained by, our Mandalorian friends.
So it's really interesting to I think to come and watch this scene after reading the Republic Commando books, because I don't know about you guys, but I kind of hate the Kaminoans.
Oh yeah, me too.
I understand what they are and what their culture is, and I understand why it works and all that stuff, but I still just hate it.
It's awful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fish.
Well, they were.
What did they call them?
What?
Didn't they call them fish?
Oh, Iowa bait.
Iowa bait, yeah.
Those flying things are the Iowa. Please take a spoon. We're not going to eat you or anything.
I wonder if that cups his balls.
More balls.
Ladle.
Toilet seat necklace or toilet seat collar. Yeah, I mean these characters, like they're kindly, they're elegant, they have a beautiful place, but they just are fucking creepy as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Eerie, yeah.
Not to mention gullible. How can you be that creepy and gullible? I don't know. Like he's like, oh yeah, we'll show you everything. Who'd you say you were? I'm a Jedi. Oh right. Let's give me a tour.
They were just mesmerized by his beard. A beard like that, he must be on the up and up.
Right.
Because they're amphibians, they don't understand hair.
That's true. He must be royalty. It's a kingly beard.
He's very dry, all except his hair.
Or
But
they
his
think
eyes
he's
are piercing green.
they might think he's a professional hockey player, and that's why they're treating him like a celeb.
You never know.
So
the male Iowa bait is as feminine as the female.
Negative. He has a mohawk, sir.
Roll it back. He was sitting like a bitch.
Yeah, he was.
Well, these things happen, guys. Gender roles in Star Wars.
Wow, look at Padme.
Oh, she looked good. She's definitely a sexy one. And it's interesting that, they finally. I feel it's ham-handed. We can definitely. We always talk about doing like a sexuality in Star Wars show, but usually their main characters, Lucas likes to keep them all like layered up, just covered head to toe, and their hair up in like a German teacher, like a Frau Brau, in buns and braids, and nobody ever really lets their hair down when you're a main character in Star Wars. So it's pretty unusual shift for this movie.
I think you pretty much just get like one movie per trilogy where the female character is like half naked.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you have this movie, because you have this scene where she's showing off some skin, and then the Coliseum, and like that's it. That's all you ever really see of her throughout all three movies.
Yeah, true.
And then in the original trilogy, you have Return of the Jedi, where
right.
Slave Leia. So
yeah,
I think he just throws it out once a trilogy.
That's it.
Here's some eye candy. Enjoy it.
Every 30 years, you'll get to see a shape.
Well, was Leia supposed to be pretty in her Cloud City garb?
I think she was supposed to seem classy and elegant. And when I was a little kid, everything was cool. But the more I look at it, I'm like, she just
wasn't
covered in this layered pantsuit.
Oh, I see Niner.
You see Niner.
Great.
Just consider this a cameo of every clone trooper you've ever liked.
Yep.
Pretty much.
They're little babies.
Send in the clones.
So what is this, a baby Senate? Is this what this is?
Just
It kind of looks like it.
yeah. Oh, everybody's got to wear retainers. It's terrible.
Oh yeah, left that out.
And eat
Left that out in
oxygen.
the interview. Oh yeah, there's no food on that plate.
There's no food.
We'll fix it in post, and then they don't.
We're training to eat. We want to do it right. I'm watching my weight.
Drills.
Eating drills. Exactly.
His chewing was believable though.
Yeah, it was.
Hell yeah.
I like the flying things, like from Superman comics.
Yeah, like were they like little monitors or
Yeah, they're like,
Overwatch
yeah.
drones, clones and drones?
They just churn the helmets out. Well, I guess they all have the same shape head.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Like to not have to worry about getting clothes that fit. Like everything is literally custom fit to you because everyone's the same size as you.
Mhm.
Right. That's awesome.
I wonder if there's just like one trooper that's just like a little fatter than all the other guys. He's like, "Come on, guys, isn't this a little tight on everyone else?
Wait up.
It's me, come on. Nothing ever fits right."
Enter the fart cows.
Well,
Do they really fart?
Yes. I can't prove that. They're silent. They're SBDs.
They're outside, so you don't smell it.
That's right. But watch the grass. It'll move.
It's real grass. There's not enough flowers here.
well, you don't want too many flowers to take away from her natural beauty.
Oh, Carl.
Well, I think I'm going to go and get my degree in criminal law, but I'm not sure. I might just backpack through Europe for a few years. I don't know. It's just kind of rough, you know. It's like, because everyone wants me to grow up, but I'm not ready to grow up. I'm just like, dude, I just want to be a kid for a couple more years. God.
I might drop out and just take it easy, you know, just hang out.
Thinking about starting a band?
Yeah. I know this guy at a diner. He's got some awesome weed. You should come over and hang out with him. He's awesome.
I mean, he's like 50, but it's still cool because he smokes weed.
He's creepy with a mustache and his pants fall down, but dude, he's got an awesome record collection.
You know, this scene here fortifies like my fear of women. Like being intimidated, like when they're really, really smart.
Yeah.
And they look at me like, maybe he's not a dumbass, but I know full well I'm a dumbass. You're sitting there.
It might be a little of both. Because I also, when I...
Full on queen, who's not a senator.
Kill him.
And she's pretending to like you, and it's so obviously unbelievable. Like, why would you like him? What did you see in that 10-year-old boy that for some reason is holding up?
Mommy!
So I wonder if this is a euphemism for sex.
No.
No.
No?
And freeze uncontrollably.
It's
Yeah.
it's shoehorning laughter. We need them to have sort of a tender moment. Can we have them rolling in the grass, doing something like old school romantic? Yeah, let's have him rolling in the grass after a conversation where he lets on that he might be into a dictatorship.
Yeah.
Where he lets on that he might be a Nazi.
For real. And you know, it's no wonder that it's just no wonder that Lucas was single for like 40 years when, you know, we're clearly seeing his idea of romance and relationships here. And they're all like from fucking Hallmark cards or cards you buy at the gas station, you know.
Ladies.
Hallmark.
Here's a scene of a picnic with people in love.
Like a free card you get at the Piggly Wiggly when you buy 20 pounds of bacon. Buy 20 pounds of bacon, you get this free card.
There you go.
Real nice, romantic Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I remember I used to like this scene a whole lot.
Me too.
That was really intense.
Yeah.
I now know, I don't know why, but if I were Django, who is a badass,
Yeah.
I'd be looking at Obi-Wan like with his floofed back hair. It's like poofy and makes his head look like it's oddly shaped. I'd be staring at his hair the whole time. Like, I'm looking at your hair. I'm not even listening to you. I'm just looking at your funny hair.
No kidding.
It would throw him off.
Look at you and your fancy Coruscant hair.
Who do you think's going to win the Stanley Cup this year?
Why don't you take your robes back up to Canada, eh? Now look on the shelf when they flip the angle. There's like a stack of VHS tapes on there. I swear to God. Come on.
Huh?
Ugh. Just kiss him. It's fine.
That'd be hilarious. That'd be the perfect end to that scene. I wonder if that's on a blooper reel somewhere.
Why don't you send your son out?
Bubba.
There.
There is.
It kind of looks like, the old VHS boxes.
It's like it's just a bootleg collection. He's got like Zeppelin live, in Jersey.
Oingo Boingo.
Oingo Boingo.
Farewell, because they never put it out on DVD, so you have to keep it on VHS.
Ned Kelly taped off TV.
Yeah.
Oh, let's have a delicious lunch of raw fruit at a table that is really too big and made for two people. Look at that.
You're right, raw fruit.
What the fuck? Who eats a pear with a knife and fork?
In Star Wars, they do.
It's classy. Like when George Costanza started eating Snickers and cookies with silverware.
Oh, I got it.
Fake chew.
No, you know what? He should have hovered that in front of her face. Like,
oh yeah, teaser.
Eat it and pull it away.
Like teabag her with it?
Yeah.
You like that pear? Pear in your face.
I got a pear for you. That sound. Ugh, all right.
I'm in agony.
Like, this dress is actually in Star Wars Galaxies, or it was. And I actually had a character that used to run around in that dress. It was a female character.
Well, that helps.
Yeah, so.
I'm not judging. But like, okay, what was Padme thinking? Let's wear the dress that pushes my tits out. Let's go into the room where it's gonna be dark and sexy. But I can't have a relationship with this Jedi guy. And I know that there's a good chance he's either going to A, rape me, B, kill me, or worse, tell me his shitty teenage sob stories all night long. What was the upside to this, her getting into this situation?
Yeah, she really actually should have worn like guys' boxers and a giant t-shirt.
Granny panties.
Yeah.
Girls know.
Sorry, I fart a lot. Ugh. Hi. Ugh.
But what's really funny is, like, talking about outfits, how many costume changes has she had over the course of this romantic day?
How many hours are in the Naboo day? Well, that's cool. There's, some biking trophies. One for tennis, space tennis.
Best queen of Naboo.
Best queen.
And it's like every year they award it. Like, oh.
Yeah, that could be.
I won it 2 years running.
Debate club.
Honey, you're the only queen. I know.
Best at hiding guns in chairs. I'm just gonna stand here and heave. Boobs. Boobs.
Wouldn't it be funny if she kind of moved into the scene and those were actually shorts she was wearing?
Oh.
Or even better yet, skirts. Like
Oh, a
this.
score.
Ugh, kiss that boner goodbye.
She's wearing shorts and like tall boots. It's weird.
God. I would laugh at anyone that bought that figure if it was that on top and skirts. Like
Or
you
culottes.
Culottes. With a big fupa, mom butt.
Oh, front butt. Now, weren't
Perhaps
their
you
eyes supposed to be different colors?
I'm sorry, I just stepped on your dick.
Oh, no, the Kaminoans, aren't their eyes supposed to be different colors depending on their caste? Isn't that what they were in Republic
I don't
Commando?
know.
Because so
Did you
far,
like
all
the
I've
way
seen
she
is
rubbed her
silver.
neck?
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
I loved that. I thought that was subtle like that.
Yeah, that's cool. And I don't know why he can't talk to his droid from his fucking ship, because that's just retarded. Oh, I got one of those to steam my vegetables.
Why are you yelling?
Hear you, we
We're
can't.
on the phone. Don't have to. God, it's like
Yeah, if
talking to
anything-
your grandmother.
Shouldn't those two be yelling at him since he's in the rainstorm?
What does he see right now? Does he see holograms?
I don't think so. I guess there's just a big loudspeaker that is broadcasting their plans to whoever's around.
They're just making blowjob motions.
Fat.
Oh, I was in the details. Hello, man. It's a phone call. Like, I hate long phone calls. Oh, I was on the oh, please, dear Christ, Jesus, just come in. We'll tell you when you get here.
Cost a fortune, this call will.
That's kind of
Okay.
like talking to like my family. They just they want to talk on the phone all the time, and I hate talking on the phone.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, "Well, is anything going on?" I'm like, "Nothing. Literally nothing is going on." There's like, "So you didn't do anything?" I'm like, "No. Let me explain to you. I haven't left the house in 3 days. Like, literally have not stepped outside my house in 3 days because I have nothing to do."
Has anything
Oh.
itched?
Oh, God.
Pat me.
Oh, oh, Mom. Oh, wait, what? Oh,
Mom.
oh. I have feelings about these feelings. Now, real quick, there was there's that secret code to talk to the Jedi on Coruscant, and it's called the Old Folks' Home. And isn't it weird what Lucas decides to explain ad nauseum, like midichlorians, etc., or political workings, and then he'll just throw shit away like, oh, Cole, carry the old folks home, and there's no pretense or explanation. It's just weird shit.
You just accept it.
I guess you have to accept it, but
It's like,
meanwhile,
what?
you're just looking at the guy next to you like, what did he say? It sounded like old folks home. That doesn't make any sense. It's okay. Pew 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 pew.
Just want to point out how hot Natalie Portman is in this scene.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
like-
was just gonna say that. Like, she's got that mean look on her face.
Yeah.
She woke up early to do her hair and face.
She's like, wait a second, you woke up first and you didn't make breakfast, you asshole?
She is kind of tousled, though. It is nice.
Yeah, it is.
It's a controlled tossle.
Yeah.
Artfully disheveled.
Yup. He's wearing an artfully see-through shirt. I'm a
But once
Jedi. Feelings and nipples.
Once I'm done here, I'm going to go paint the Sistine Chapel because, whatever.
When in Rome.
Just bohemian like that. Can't you tell by my shirt?
God. I'm going native. I might take off my boots. I just have a question, real quick question. I'm not going to arrest you. Oh, fuck.
Boy, everybody gets what they want now.
Oh, this is, fan service orgy right here.
Yeah. It ain't Boba, but it'll do. It ain't Boba, but that was.
I hate this. I hate that scene right there.
That right
Like
there.
how he's crawling along the tower.
Oh.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Because he's magnetized to it. I don't like it that he shoots that thing out of his back near his head.
Yeah. Because the blast back's not going, like burn his flesh or anything, or his neck or.
It's the least of my concerns.
I mean, because clearly that neck joint is the weak part of his armor, as is demonstrated later in the film. Spoiler.
Yeah.
What was it? Django Unbrained.
Django Unbrained. Whee! Why isn't this right at Disney?
Ouch, 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 ouch.
Ooh.
What is it about fets and backpacks and jetpacks, man?
Yeah, you think they'd give up on it. I like that he lost his antenna, though. That was pretty sweet. Maybe you should do something instead of a one-liner.
Maybe that's his
wouldn't this
Jedi
hurt
power.
like hell?
Oh!
Ouch! Like, you're hanging onto this wire and you slam down and it's like...
It should have cut his fucking fingers off.
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, and not just that, but then also like Django's shoulder. Like again, why isn't his shoulder dislocated?
Totally. Because he's a fat. That sound was ridiculous. Anyway.
But I do like this action sequence.
Me too. I love it that it's in the rain. I think it's cool.
It's enjoyable, but it's so pandery. It really just.
If you feel like being pandered to, you're gonna dig it. I did. I dug this movie.
I think it's the standout action sequence of this film.
I'm trying to. Oh, I love the scene where the clones are marching through the dust.
Oh, when the clones land, that is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is fan-fucking-tastic.
It's dial up.
Yeah.
Now here's going to be my big problem with the storytelling of this trilogy in general, is because you have Obi-Wan, who if you just watch these movies, you would never know that he's one of the greatest Jedis of all time, really.
Uh-huh.
Because every fight he's in, it's like, oh, he either loses or he barely wins it, or like it's a draw. It's like, so you have like Jango Fett versus Obi-Wan, and if you don't have any context, you don't know that either one of these are supposed to be like the pinnacle of what they're doing, and like so you just think that like Obi-Wan just kind of sucks all the time because he's getting handed like, oh, he's a Jedi. We've seen him like jump out of the sky and land on the top of speeders and crazy shit like this, and then one dude's going to give this guy a problem now.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's like Indiana Jones, how you think he's the best, but really everything that he achieves, he loses.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I love this scene.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Watto. He's seen better days.
Dude, I kind of feel like Watto right now.
I think we all
Big
kind of feel like Watto.
loser. What's that?
We all feel like Watto sometimes, with flies buzzing around. And
Yeah.
This is really pretty scene. Like the expression on Watto's face is really good.
Yeah, they kept it subtle. He didn't get off his chair and step and poop.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Though they did really try with him dropping that spanner or whatever it was.
Yeah. Yeah. Just keep the slapstick to a minimum.
Yeah.
Better writing will get you further.
That's the thing I never quite understood is like why George Lucas all of a sudden's like, hey, let's put slapstick in Star Wars.
I think he's always wanted it there, but people stopped him.
And I think that was for the best.
It really was.
Now, here's something else. Is Watto's hat asymmetrical? Is that what I'm seeing there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've never noticed that. That was really that's a good eye, dude.
Yeah.
That bothers me.
It's
like
his
when
outfit bothers me.
wear their hat, like, is he wearing his hat sideways like he's a gangster or something?
And doesn't he have assless pants on?
Ooh.
I think he's Porky Pig in it.
Like a little tail nub sticking out.
He has a poop hole in his pants.
Yeah.
I hope so. I mean, if it has to be that way. So I guess Portman really dressed appropriately for a desert planet. Lots of heavy layers and brocade.
Well, that actually like layers in the desert. That's what you want to
The
do.
cooling layers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another really long fight sequence coming up.
This one I'm not as keen on.
Yeah. There's some great work here, but same thing. It's just more video game shit from Lucas.
Well, the worst part is they have seismic charges. Seismic charges.
In
The
space,
sound is
everyone
cool.
can hear everything.
I like the sound.
Yeah, the sound is great.
But it's in space.
Right. That's the thing. It's totally flaunting. Look at us, we're Star Wars, we can do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah, but in the movie theater.
Oh yeah, no, it was awesome.
But it's
in the
just
movie
it's
theater.
the science behind it. It just really blows my mind. It bothers me.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
it cuts through
yeah.
everything like a razor.
It's like
Yeah.
it's supposed to be a sound-based weapon in space.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. It makes zero sense, but it would be so cool if it was for real. Because I would use it.
Just fucking use it in traffic. She's like,
Yeah.
I'm tired. I'm tired of sitting here in this traffic jam. Wow. Just flips all the cars over in front of you.
Oh, I think you went to a space slug's colon.
Mm-mm.
Not good. Act like you're acting.
You shut up.
Django should have punched him once, then twice for flinching. Bam, bam.
He
Yeah.
actually
You
should
watch
have
it.
him.
I told you not to yell at me like a bitch when I'm driving. You're always like a bitch.
No, he should have hit him. He should have like made him mean. You know what I mean? Like he was trying to make him mean.
Yes, tough love that shit.
Yeah, that should have shown him. Like he should have been abused by Django. Like,
Ugh.
oh, you know how like nah, I'll leave that alone.
Ugh. This is again like playing with the kid who has an instant force field. Like, why? All right, now he's finally taking hits.
Well, he was using the force.
I guess he must
Guiding
be
him
using
around the
force.
plasma bolts.
I guess he ran out of force because I don't think this goes very well, right? I'm trying to remember.
Oh, it sticks with him. It sticks with him, and he like runs it into other stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, if Anakin was here, he could have jumped out of the ship and dove on top of the missile.
And then steered it into Slave One.
Now, why is it also the Slave One, and it's a totally different ship?
Is it?
I mean, it's at least it's a different color.
Well, so is his armor.
No, but he's a different.
Yeah.
No, Jango Fett and Boba Fett. Boba Fett's ship's also the Slave One. It's like, you know, you inherit your dad's car, so you give it all new paneling and paint job.
It's you inherit your dad's car, so you keep it. Who does that?
The other, no. It just goes to show that, you know, if that's true and he's driving around like this used vehicle, like a severely old, used, beat-up van for his job, Boba Fett just ain't all that, kids.
Maybe it's just the right tool for the job, Ed.
Fair enough, Carl. Fair enough.
Also, then you couldn't get all that fan service in.
Is fan service so bad?
I mean, if it's done right, it can be really good.
Yeah,
I mean-
there's a wink and a nod versus, you know, like the big wink. I don't know. It's the size of your wink.
Because,
It's
I mean,
just
like, when you watch something like Arrow on television, like, they do a really good job at, like, doing fan service for comic book fans. Like, so if you know a character's name, they'll mention, like, oh, I saw so-and-so at the mall, and you're just like, oh, I know who that character is, even though they never show him. But, you know, it's like, wink, and then they move on. But the problem with, like, Star Wars is, like, a lot of times it's just, like, they just slap you in the face with it.
It's nothing
Yeah.
but winking the whole time.
Right. To me, fan service is more not just like a reference that the true, you know, the people that know this stuff in and out, they'll be like, oh. But when it's, you know, let's look at the special editions where Boba Fett walks right in front of the camera to show everyone he has a dick, and here it is.
Yeah, and pretty much breaks the fourth wall by looking into camera.
Just about, yeah, pretty much it. So, well, let's send 3PO out to look. What's he got? A metal detector? Is he? Oh, okay, sorry. He's looking for coins in the sand like an old man.
Poor guy. Poor C-3PO. Poor crazy fucker.
Someone actually, they posted pictures of these devices that someone made that actually collects moisture in the air and it harvests water, like for, you know, famine-stricken areas that don't get rain and have proper water.
Really?
And, yeah. So like, of course, my first response is like, fucking moisture farming on Tatooine. So
Yeah.
the only thing I did to respond to the person's post on Facebook was I took a picture of Uncle Owen sitting at the table.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's fine, but does it speak bocce?
Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome. Padme couldn't look more weird.
God, yeah.
Little
my-
weird riding hood.
Kleeglars. I like Kleeglars. I like that he's gruff and fucking cut off his leg trying to rescue his wife.
I think that is pretty badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The story, I mean, they cut it short for this movie, but the story of like trying to rescue her was pretty insane.
There's Baru.
Yeah. So young.
Training for a life of servitude.
Yep. There's those cheap fucking lawn chairs you can get anywhere. I'm glad they really invested in quality set decoration for this scene.
And like, do you think that Baru is like looking at Padme and thinking, "Bitch, you uppity bitch, look at you."
I don't know. Did she ever take off that giant robe, that hood?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
she just did. She's wearing like a belly shirt. She looks like Genie.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got every right to go, bitch.
Yeah, Baru's like, damn it, how did she get 2 eyebrows?
City bitch.
How'd she get 2 eyebrows?
I can't even afford real Kool-Aid. I gotta drink Weiler's, and you got 2 eyebrows.
What? Oh my god.
Sorry. Weiler's. Look how much nicer the Lars Homestead looks, though. That's pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Plants, freshly painted.
Ceiling.
Owen's like, man, he's like, I spent so much time painting this for my dad. It's like, I'm going to die here in a fiery heap someday.
Oh, I know. It makes you think about things. Like, there's Padme in the belly thing.
Yeah.
It's like a sexy, sexy bathrobe.
It's like your brother comes to visit with his new girlfriend, and she's so hot. And it's just like, great. This isn't going to be awkward ever. And they're living in their sand igloo.
I'm gonna steal his bike and commit genocide. Wait for me.
So this is like the land speeder,
Wow.
motorcycle version of a land speeder.
That is a swoop bike.
That is a.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this bike. Although it's weird that, you know, Owen, who, again, it's like country folk. It's like you just walked in and you never met these people, and yeah, your mom's being held captive, but these people have already gone up against the odds, couldn't defeat the Sand people, got their legs chopped off, people died, and now this guy's like, yo, let me borrow your truck. And he's like, sure.
Why the fuck not?
That's a badass chopper. Why you don't just let people take your chopper?
Well, you know what? Maybe it's the Klieg's, and he can't drive it now because he's missing a leg.
Maybe he feels guilty because he let his mom die. Sure,
Or-
use a chopper.
True to Anakin, he just fucking stole it.
Yeah, that's right. This looks nice. I'll take it.
We're not allowed to have possession, so I'm just borrowing it. It might blow up. I'm sorry.
I wonder if the Jedi compensate people for that.
They'd be broke as a joke. The way these assholes operate. Sorry, we crashed your ship into the nightclub and there were many deaths. Insurance has that, right? My bad. fucking arms getting cut off in bar fights. Yeah, maybe it's just the Blu-ray, but you're right. The compositing just doesn't look so hot.
Aren't we watching it at low res?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it might be like just a combination of the two.
Oh, you know what? Like, these guys got not enough play.
Which
I always felt like they're the banking.
Like the
Oh,
separatist leaders and
Yeah, the separatist innards, these characters. Like, there's interesting, cool, like, stuff there, and it's like they even had kind of cool figures, and you're like, wow, these would have made good bad guys that could have been in the film.
like the Techno Guild or whatever they're called.
Yeah, the
What's their
Techno
story?
Guild. And I like the one dude with like who breathes farts or something like that. Him.
well,
Dude, I
Well, you
love
know,
that.
there's only so much political intrigue and boardroom chatter you can put into a movie. Lucas
Right.
tried.
These guys show up a lot in the cartoon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah. No, it could have been handled a lot better.
Like, there's just an interesting cast, like a rogues gallery of sorts. Except for that one at the far left.
That dog head thing.
Yeah, it's just a guy with a dog's head.
With gray human arms.
Right.
Oh, so Tatooine has 3 moons, at least.
Sure, why not?
Did he just jump?
Jim Cotta. It really sounds like it needs a dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Sound effects from like Looney Tunes.
Ah! Cuts his mom in half.
Those terrible spiked dog things.
I mean, I'm not really an expert at tying people up and stuff, but those leather straps look really new.
But her wrists are cut.
I have a feeling that they must be really concerned about infections and passing disease there.
Yeah. See, if Anakin would have stopped to ask them, just talk to them, maybe they'd understand. Like, she has a back condition. It's an all big misunderstanding, and that's why she has to be trussed upward and not laying down.
Yeah,
Wasn't it one of you guys who asked why did they keep her alive?
Every time I watch this movie,
Like, what were they doing? Were they drying her? She gonna be
mock
smooth jerky? Yeah,
That's right.
were they harvesting her moisture?
could have been. Like, that's we all are that.
Yes. They're drinking it out of those cuts in her face.
They put like a little thing in her, like they do for like maple syrup. Like just
Tap her.
Doop, doop,
Tap
doop, doop.
her.
Oop. This haunch is dry. Go to the next one. Dun, 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 dun.
Gross.
Yeah.
It's like a spinal tap. Spinal tap. So the face is really scary. Like, that's kind of jacked up. She's got like the eyes open, slap-jawed, undignified look, and she's on that Blair Witch thing.
The Blair Witch thing. Sometimes I just get so angry. I don't know what to do with my hands.
What are these feelings that I keep feeling?
Bring the kids in time for school.
Anakin is kind of like, what's his name, Baby Cakes?
Yeah.
He kind of is, isn't he? What are these feelings that I keep feeling?
Now, is that supposed
Awful.
to be a Qui-Gon saying Anakin no?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It
I always
is.
thought it was supposed to be, but like it just doesn't quite sound right. Like I don't know.
He should have shown up. Like, he should have flickered in.
Yeah.
That therefore
don't
is
wanna-
foreshadowing.
Yeah, they don't want to give it all away, which is
Oh
fine.
no, no.
Well, wasn't
no
there
way.
like
I know they
some
give
sort
everything
of
else away.
like conflict in filming that Liam Neeson was supposed to come back at least for one of these movies, but something happened, he wasn't able to.
I don't know.
He came to.
He's like,
Yeah.
I got out, so I just never came back.
Oh my God! What did I do?
I tried to tell Ewan that sometimes you need to, when the boat is sinking, it's okay to jump ship. But he insisted. You left me here alone. It's
I wouldn't have
awful.
left. I wouldn't have left. I
Hell
wouldn't
no.
have left. I would have stayed
Mad
in.
cash,
I would.
mad cash.
Or cash or no cash. Oh, look, my eye is stuck down. Look at that. I like the color coding.
Yeah. The design on this, all throughout, this amazing graphic design through this whole movie.
Yeah.
Naboo.
It's a really nice colander.
Yeah, that's what I used to steam my vegetables.
Oh, that's a CGI colander.
Those are really expensive.
What's really funny to keep in mind is everything's CGI. Like, he's not even wearing clothes at this point.
That's not his fake beard either, huh?
No, that's why his beard kind of looks all sometimes. It says sometimes it's CGI.
I always kind of hated the Geonosians.
Oh, why?
They're such a muddled design. The design of the character is so almost shapeless, and there's no pattern on them. There's so little to them that you just don't get an idea of what they are. They're mushy, but they're a bug.
Yeah.
They don't make sense. It's a bad design.
This is one of my favorite scenes in the movie for all the wrong reasons.
The nipples?
Well, you got me.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, that doesn't come up yet, does it?
It's coming up soon, baby.
Yeah.
Brrr. You stole my fucking bike, you bitch. You should have fought him right there.
You just took my bike out of nowhere?
I got my dead
Oh.
mom.
And that smell's never going to come out.
Yeah.
It's going to smell like dead Baru. No, not Baru. What's her name? Yeah, whatever.
Shmee.
Shmi.
It's she.
Is it SHMEE? But it's two syllables.
Do you
little
think Padme... I was just thinking, does Padme have any humility? Like, everybody's running around the same clothes, and she's like, I'll wear the blue one today.
Yes, dude, I thought that. I've thought that before. Like, I'm high fashion, bitches.
Yeah.
That little thing in the background almost looks like when the Death Star is trying to get in position to Yavin 4.
Yeah, a little bit.
Little circular panel thing.
Mhm. I like the mini Skyhopper.
Is that what that is in the background?
Yeah.
Isn't that the toy that Luke played with back in the day? In A New Hope?
Yeah, in the original one, there was a big, like a full-size T-16 parked there, but this one's like a half-size. It's like the mini-rig version of a Skyhopper.
You know, I gotta say, like, there's this scene is. I almost want to be quiet and let the scene play so that people can see it.
Oh,
But-
this is yeah.
Like, it starts off with the question, why did she have to die? First off, are you for? And then this whole, I'm going to be the most powerful Jedi thing. Everything he says sounds so juvenile. It would have been something that he should have said when he was
All
Jake
Obi-Wan's
Lloyd.
fault. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know they're trying to show that he's stunted in a way, since he voluntarily walked away from his mommy, he did not get stolen from her.
Right.
But I think the real bad person here, the real poor character, isn't the psychotic guy right here now confessing genocide to his wannabe girlfriend, but it's Padme. She's the classic, I want to marry a guy on death row character right now. But I love him.
I can fix him. He just needs the
fix
love
him.
of a good woman. Sure, he wears affliction shirts all the time, but he cleans up real nice.
Seriously.
But then she never at least in the course of the movies, they never show her talking to Obi-Wan about this shit.
Yeah.
Hey Obi-Wan, something really bad happened on Tatooine. Maybe you should talk to your Padawan about it.
Yeah.
Right.
What does she have? Oh wait, listen to her. This is a classic. Hey, it's okay to be angry and murder people because it's human. It's great.
We've all got hundreds of deaths on our hand, right? Right.
Yeah.
This guy throughout the series makes every move that turns girls away.
Unless you're Charles Manson.
And he
You
still
think he's
nails,
wrong?
and he still nails Natalie Portman.
Are you saying the Manson family, is was a lie? Because he got bald chicks and he's banging them. You know what I'm saying?
Seriously, bitch,
Manson.
you're gonna wear white to my mother's funeral?
I was actually getting ready to say that. It's of all the costume changes, this is the time that you pick the white one.
Right.
But it's hot out. Besides, my mom's alive.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. I don't ever remember seeing her holding the hat portion.
No, they axed the hat for this.
No, but she's holding it.
Really?
Yeah, she's holding it. She was just holding it in her hand.
Oh, I wasn't looking at her hat.
Hey-o.
I was looking at her party hats. Move along. Come on. Let's go.
They're all like, he knows she can't hear him, right?
We'll wait till they get off planet, and then we'll drink her water.
Yeah.
Let him work his way through this.
Yeah. First we grieve, then we drink.
They go off planet, and they're just like, oh my god, we married into that shit? Oh man, that's crazy.
So glad he left home.
Life is going to be horrible.
Dude, I can just see Owen going, all right, let me get this straight. So this nut job steals my bike, comes back here with his mom. That's fine, I feel terrible for him. Then he steals our droid. Who's gonna fix the evaporators? What the fuck? That motherfucker cost me $3,000 for a droid, and now I gotta clean my bike because it smells like dead mom.
Did Klieg just do his eulogy as well? Did they just erase Klieg's eulogy?
Yeah, that wasn't in that. Maybe it's in a deleted scene. Obviously, Obi-Wan can't see who he's talking to right now. Must be a recorded message. Oh, here we go, yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Nobody's too concerned for his health, though.
No.
Something's
Would you be
happening.
really, though?
God. These guys are really idiots.
I've said it for years. They kind of deserve what comes to them.
Yeah. Absolutely. They're smelling fingers, and that is not our job. That's not our job.
Chin rubbing.
We protect the peace.
I love it. There's a button.
Yeah, everything else is pretty high tech. Just got the one button, and yet
The one.
all the holograms still look like shit. I mean, I know they shouldn't. That's the one thing they got right. They shouldn't look better than they do in A New Hope.
Mm-hmm.
But all the other
everything
tech is
else
really-
in the universe, yeah. The holograms are the only thing that haven't progressed
totally.
or gone backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should have flip phones, semi flip phone-ish technology for these films,
Yeah, or bag phones.
or maybe wrist
Yeah.
things.
Oh my God.
Please.
Kill your parents.
There's
Dude.
that awesome cow neck. Love it. The other dude, where is he? The blue skin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Emergency powers. Obvious fake accent. But those horns that are hanging downward across his chest, they swing. They're saggy horns. That's nasty.
I think he has 4 penises on his head.
I was going to say it's like a dog penis.
That's what it looks like. Yeah, it looks like a lipstick. It's like, dude, put your lipstick back in.
Yeah.
Someone hose him.
Do you need a couple minutes alone, Senator? Why'd you ask?
It's kind of like women that lactate when they're pregnant and stuff. Like, you just can't control it. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh.
Incoming hologram for Senator Amidala.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I love Christopher Lee in this movie, and I actually like Lord Dooku a lot. It's just a shame that like his writing wasn't better and he didn't have a better part in the movie.
Agreed.
I did like the sarcasm that he walks in with.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, it must be some sort of mistake. Yeah.
I like when actors act. Like they're acting.
When actors act.
I'm sorry. When actors act like they're acting. That's what I was getting at.
It's just like, but no, it kind of fits in this movie. It's like I just like when they do their job.
Yeah.
It's like, and that's what it feels like. It honestly feels like Christopher Lee's probably the only person that's actually doing his job in this movie.
Yeah. You've got 3 people who are doing, between Ewan and Ian McDiarmid and then Christopher Lee.
Yeah. Everyone else is just kind of like, whatever. We'll fix it in post.
I like it
Anakin,
that
you have
his
feelings.
the hilt of his lightsaber is like curved so it can get right to your prostate. It
it's got
is.
that
Have you
hook.
noticed? Yeah, it's got the slight curvature. You just put it in and turn it so you hit your spot.
Oh, yeah. Right in the old Dooku.
So, why does your lightsaber hilt vibrate? Oh, it's to help with the muscle strain. It's to keep my wrist relaxed.
It's very relaxing.
It's got a warming sensation as well.
Let me show you. Oh, your shoe's untied. How did that get in there? I have no idea.
I wonder if Obi-Wan's like, can you stop this thing from fucking spinning?
Yeah, is this necessary?
Is it necessary that I'm also on display with his Ace Frehley shoulders? Have you noticed?
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be great if like a family Geonosians come in just to look at him. Then they move on to the next exhibit.
How would you know? Aren't they like stuck to the wall at some point in this film? Like they're stuck to the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was kind of the neat part. That that made them neat, but you never saw it. They never really used it beyond that. It's like
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yoda, that's not very safe.
Yeah. Fellow delegates.
Ugh. Fellow delegates.
oh, my Palpatine doll came with a little floaty yellow thing.
Mm-hmm.
Did it? And this is the first and only time that he ever gets applauded in or out of the movies.
Man, that bitch needs to get some sun.
I love democracy. I just think of like Dick Cheney. I love democracy.
Yeah, totally.
It's made me millions.
Aren't there ETs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We probably missed them, but yeah, they're in there.
Yep. Let's see. Weequays? No.
What's really funny is there's also an R2-D2 in the first Star Trek reboot when they come out of warp into like the big battle. There's actually an R2 unit just like floating in all the wreckage.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, because ILM did the CGI for the ships and everything. So so they threw that little Easter egg in there.
Cool. I like that the Jedi always seem to be. I'm talking about the Jedi Council. They seem to be exactly where major shit is happening and information's being dispersed, but they're just not doing anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, nope, we need more evidence that things are happening. There may be a Sith thing somewhere, but we need more proof. Can't make moves.
Steam.
Follow both your leads. I mean,
I'm also not interested in the split ends that are going to result.
she comes out with an afro.
She goes out.
But her clothing is all free of wrinkles.
Absolutely. It all gets loose. It's hanging on her.
She's in this big baggy suit.
I forgot that this is the movie where all the crap shit happens to poor C-3PO. Like, it's like the worst movie for him.
Cue Benny Hill music. Absolutely. Totally.
Oh, she's got her Ace Frehley shoulders on, too. It's kind of working, though.
Yeah.
I'm a girl, but I'm a linebacker. But I'm a girl.
Gives her presence. Ugh. It's the worst fucking writing.
Yeah, he is not programmed to understand drama and comedic timing. So.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm gonna play fans advocate here and say 3PO has been on a. He was raised by this dipshit kid who also had an attitude. Then he was left alone on a desert planet with no one really too swift to talk to. A guy named Klieg, his biker son. So, man, what if he talked like a biker instead of a puss?
Yeah.
What are you looking at, you fucking garbage pan?
You looking at my old lady?
Yeah. It's got some, like, biker decals on him. Oh no, we landed in a video game! Shit!
Ooh, lucky you. Oh, this is kind of like Donkey Kong, isn't it? Sort of, maybe. Or it's Mario Brothers.
It is so Mario.
Great.
Yeah, and I like that she's not freaking out. She's like, okay, it's just like Mario Brothers. Up, up, down, down. Okay, shit.
Well, this was meant to like show her as like the level-headed, you know, multitasker, you know.
Yeah. Because obviously she does a really good job here, and this guy, you know, almost loses his fucking arm.
And how much did you actually hate like the whole teasing that he's losing his hand the entire time?
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, is this it? No, it's not it. Oh, how about now? No, this isn't where he loses his hand.
Oh, I like this idea from R2.
Oh.
You are done, bitch. Fuck. What does it take to kill that asshole? Oh, that floaty droid is the worst design.
Oh, he kind of looks a little Tim Burton. He's got like a little beanie on.
Oh,
here it is. Oh, the thrusters. Oh God.
Awful.
Jesus help us.
Well, the way they folded out was kind of cool.
But the thing is, though, is like, why did we never see those before? Like, it's that whole prequelitis where they add stuff that never shows up later on.
Right. Just lazy writing.
Yeah, it's.
Lucky that thing was going there.
Yeah, that's it. Everything in here is like, oh, it's a good thing blank was underneath me. Good thing I did jets because nothing was underneath me.
And honestly, how much fuel is there in that R2? You know, it's like, how can he keep on going on those jets?
True.
He's going on laser power.
True. Ugh.
Oh, I knew it was going to happen at this point, even the first time I saw this.
Yeah.
As soon as he lost his head, I knew he was getting one of those.
Yeah.
A hot dog.
Because why wouldn't two completely different robot heads fit on each other's bodies?
This is a galaxy far, far away, dude.
I know. I should be.
It's a good thing they both run on the same chipset.
Totally.
Yeah, you're right.
Should you get, asshole?
That's what happens in galaxies far, far away. I mean, Bumblebee can piss on people. They've got to go pee.
Oh, so this is how Anakin loses his hand, right?
Yeah.
I think that's coming up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. I wish I had fucking jets or something. It'd be so convenient and cool.
You know what? Maybe she's gonna die here, guys. No, Mike, shut up, because she can't die because she's got to give birth to Luke and Leia.
Oh, what if they save her head or her foot, and then they take it to Geonosis to make a clone of Padme,
eggs?
And then he bangs the clone.
That's what she does.
They just save her uterus. They put it inside of a robot.
Oh, we could
Cuts
save
it out
her
with the
uterus.
lightsaber. Anakin, what are you doing? I will make babies. You think she'd lose that towel by now?
For real.
Hotter than shit in there. Oh, broken ankles.
And that's how she died.
Big cleavers. Great.
Boom.
You lose his hand?
That's actually pretty good, that move right there.
It's like this is the worst Benihana ever.
Ugh.
Oh, he should.
So, disobeying orders, not a problem. Putting the life of a senator at risk, not a problem. Getting captured, not a problem. Break lightsaber, shit.
Yeah, his priority's a little fucked up. I just killed a village. You want to make out?
Yuck. Yuck on those things. I love you. You're just saying that 'cause we're about to die.
I'm not afraid to die. I'm just really pissed that you got me into this.
They should have totally went with the, I'm not afraid to die. I'm just afraid of living without love. Sometimes when we touch,
Thank you.
all this is too much.
God. Now, in looking up images to promote this show, there's so much, and even at the time, there was so much like fan art of these two, and like true love, hearts and kisses. It's so romantic. I'm like, bitches, he's crazy, and they're terrible actors through this whole romance. What are you doing?
You know what's
you
really
all
crazy
aren't
is that a couple of years ago we used to love this movie. Love it. I wanted to kiss this movie.
Yeah.
You know, here's the thing. For me, I was never in love with the episode 2 or 3. I was like, Phantom Menace, I went and I saw it, and then I convinced myself that, like, oh, it's not bad, it's just misunderstood. I did that whole denial thing for like a year or two. Then I realized how bad it was, and by the time this came out, I was just like, because I think I only saw this one like once or twice in the theater, and then I was just done. You know, it's like, eh.
I loved all three.
Mm-hmm.
I loved all three, but I will tell you this: I bought all the figures for the first one. I didn't buy any of the figures for this film. I didn't. It was not on my radar whatsoever.
Welcome to the blue screen arena. Nobody frisked her.
It was in her mouth. They don't understand mouths. They're bugs.
You're right. That's just a big noise hole for them.
But
Yeah.
what's really throwing them off is the fact that her bun doesn't match the rest of her hair.
Right? Why is he just slightly red? No, fuck it.
It's kind of like a burnt umber.
Yeah. Well, they don't want to mess with a girl's weave. They got some
And look at the
respect.
carved-in vaginas all around that balcony.
Here at Vagina Stadium. Vaginas.
It reminds me of that episode of South Park when they they do the homage to heavy metal. Did you ever see that one?
Mm-mm.
No, not yet.
Let us retire to the brestriary. And it's they have to fight, and it's a stadium, and it's all just like made of boobs.
That's awesome. You know, I think the design of the gates and the ginas everywhere kind of speaks to. I think there's Lucas's little psychological reveal right there as to how he feels about women. You know,
he doesn't hate them. He's just scared of them.
It's all a game.
Well, dating is like a battle arena. It's just it's you can get hurt.
That monsters come from pussy?
Yes. That's why he adopted his monsters. I mean, his children. Yeah.
I'm going, motherfucker! Stop shocking me!
Here comes he.
Teal monster with a like the pointed feet, like the crab like.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's cool because it's scary.
She's on top of things. Get it?
Oh, wait. Dodge. Here comes Lucas's date number 2. She's a ball buster. She works at a lunch cafeteria at a local high school. Oh, and here's Sandra. Talk. Oh, fanboys rejoice!
Dude, he really has a hard-on for her getting killed.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can see Newt Gunray in the corner just jerking it.
Totally.
Like, oh, she's gonna die. Oh, yeah.
You know, he commissioned some CG snuff holograms of her.
Yeah. Oh, this is not what it looks like.
That killed that thing.
Dude, have you ever watched pro wrestling? A drop kick off the top ropes? Psh.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a solid 2 count, and no one ever gets pinned, but it does some damage.
Oh, God.
All right. From here on out, physics are going out the window. This whole thing, Anakin and this fucking beast, it's like this beast does not get affected by gravity when people start like jumping on its back and shit.
Let's see.
Yeah.
He just whacked that bitch right in the face. Get back down.
Here we go. And all right.
That worked.
All right.
I also want to point out how like killing Geonosians is kind of like in that gray area, like killing clones.
Yeah.
Well, they're not human, so it doesn't matter. So we'll just show them getting like stabbed by these giant monsters, or their heads being bitten off, or.
Yeah. Oh, watch this. This is it's painful to watch. Yeah. Right on a fucking armored spine with your crotch, woman.
No wonder she gave birth. She died during childbirth. she had a fused hips. Like her pelvis was fused because it was broken from that fall.
Oh, terrible.
Oh, the 3 of them on the back of that, so undignified.
Terrible.
Good Lord.
Master Kenobi, I thought you didn't have your lightsaber on you.
I don't. I was kidding.
Things are looking up.
These things.
What's up, Duckface? And here's where Sam Jackson becomes Sam Jackson. It's the end of Mace Windu as we know it.
That's where they were like, fuck it, dude. We gotta make these movies cool. All right.
Say what again?
Yeah. Yeah. Ta-da! Half shirt. What the fuck are we? Yeah! Fish face.
I do like how when they show the scene across the arena, you see lightsabers lighting up in the background. That's
yeah,
kind of cool.
I like to watch it I like to watch it in 4x speed and then put on like some Detroit techno. I really did love the design of the Superstar Destroyers, though. Or the Superstar Destroyer, is that what I said? The Super Battle Droids?
Oh, the bigger, beefy ones?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's good to have an SUV version of droids. Hummers.
But it just makes you wonder why they didn't build more of those.
Yeah, exactly.
Or why they made them stupid.
Yeah.
Well, that's always, big question. Ugh. Oh! I also, the one-handed... Hold on. Okay, that's good. The one-handed Padme...
Wait, did you say one moment just to look at her butt?
Hey, you said it, not me.
What was that thing she just rode on?
The chariot they came in on.
No. It's the thing that was pulling the chariot. Okay.
Yeah. No, but it's just that this giant weapon is now being held with one hand, whereas the battle droids need two hands. Like,
or maybe they're just programmed
sad
for
that
stability.
way.
They have to use two hands.
but she's a girl. She can't even lift that thing with two hands.
Send all your hate mail to voiceofrep@gmail.com.
Dude, the Super Battle Droid,
Yeah.
the figures for those things had rubbery legs. Like I think I've got like 4 of them, and all of their legs are just bent, nasty.
Yeah, they did. Oh, I'm so happy that guy died.
Oh, this guy here?
Oh, that Pablo Jill.
Yeah.
Just shit design.
Crap design. Yeah, he had like a fin for a head. Why don't we make a fin-headed one?
Oh.
Fucking Fett, going out like a bitch. Must run in the family.
Yup. What's up, rodeo clown? What do you got? Why don't you shoot it with your rocket? Oh.
You notice he has like one tooth that kind of goes all the way around, like.
I don't know if I think I pointed this out during the Kneel Before Pod time that we talked about this, but if you slow it down, you can actually see his head, like the shadow of his head falling out of the the helmet, which is so.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, you have to rewatch it later on in slow motion. You can actually see the helmet shadow go one way, and the shadow of his head falling out going another.
Oh, cool! Because
That's
I was.
pretty awesome.
It bothered me that the head stayed. That I thought the head stayed in there.
Yeah. Fucking Kit Fisto.
Hi,
guys. I made a funny.
Voron Jim loves Kit Fisto. I love making fun of him for it.
Ryan used to love him too. I don't know why.
Because that fucking smile. That's all it needed.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. He looks kind of Rasta.
Everybody's dying.
Yeah.
What's wrong? Say! I guess my Jedi abilities aren't as attuned as the droids.
This is what you should have done earlier on.
For real.
The shit I was thinking when they first showed this thing. Crab for dinner, baby.
Pee on him. Pee on him.
R2, please stop lubricating on C-3PO.
R2. God, I hate you all. Why bother?
That's such a drag line. That's so fucking awful.
Terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, George Lucas should have his Screenwriters Guild membership revoked for that line.
Yeah. Anybody watching this worried about what Abrams and Disney is going to do to the new movies, that's what we're talking about, that line right there.
So at least you know that's not going to show up.
Yeah. Unless you love that shit and characters stepping in poop, then, God bless you.
But then what
Guys,
do you do?
come
with
on,
the
man. These
dark
movies are for
commentary?
children.
Oh, that's right. That's why he's dead, not just sleeping. Look at my vagina. Sorry.
That's what always gets me when I watch stuff like a regular show and other cartoons on Cartoon Network, because they'll do things where people clearly die,
Yeah.
but then like at the very last moment they show them as like, oh, I'm still alive. It's like they have to go out of their way to show that people are still alive even after like their building exploded or had a bomb dropped on it or something.
Right. Like the old G.I. Joe cartoons where like a guy would have an ejection seat in a helicopter and then parachute to safety. Like, come on.
Or it'd show like a fiery car crash and then show them like crawling out of the rubble.
Yeah. Oh, I don't care if it doesn't make sense. I do fall for this every fucking time.
It's just like I just watch 1 hour 56 minutes of crap just so I can see like 5 minutes of clones.
Yeah.
Right. It's always good. It's
It
always worth it.
It's sloppy that these people just got rescued from one situation. They hop in the clone choppers and then go to what? A battle that's already raging elsewhere, and they're just like, okay, let's go. We're in charge. Just doesn't make sense. Instant war.
It is. It's instant war, and in the books, they reflect upon Geonosis as though it's like Vietnam. Did you ever?
It's like 2 hours of their life.
Ugh, this movie is so loud.
Did you say it's just 2 hours of their life?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, though, is they have accelerated growth, so 2 hours, man, that might as well just be like a month or two.
Oh, the clones reflect on. Okay.
Yeah.
I think about the Jedi. I'm talking about. Oh,
No,
man,
no.
that was the shit.
Because especially in the Republic Commando books, it's like, especially since Omega was remnants of broken up squads and everything. There's definitely a lot of that reflection going on.
Yeah.
Or even in the Republic Commando video games, because like the first level is like a tutorial level, and it's the Battle of Geonosis. You can just tell like everything's going to shit. Like, like we all had this theory of how this was going to work and everything, but it just never worked out right.
Sorry. No, I love it that they fed that sort of lore into this battle, because you don't really get a feeling for how this ends. Although this is coming up as one of my favorite scenes, the dust scene.
Yes. Yeah. The dust scene. That's great. Hey guys, it's the Death Star.
Oh, it is.
I know you all thought that Admiral Mahdi designed it, but apparently all he did was supervise construction.
Oh, you're right. He's got his like ball sack hanging from his chin, that weird Geonosian bug.
Ball
his
sack.
skin somehow. Ugh.
I'm sorry, that pilot helmet's pretty badass looking.
The pilot helmet's pretty badass looking, and why the hell are you taking orders from Mace Windu? Like, the fuck has he ever shown you? Oh,
Well, I think there was
the yellow.
I think before the battle, there was a memo that went out across all the Jedi. Who's in charge? Suddenly, you're generals. Congratulations. Whatever you're doing now, you're gonna now be leading troops across the universe. You have 2 hours to get ready.
I
wonder how
all known it was happening, but there was a cloak.
I wonder how many of the troopers accidentally get cut down by stray lightsabers.
Oh, ultra friendly fire.
Yeah. I know they're not used to fighting with Jedi.
Those gunships are so damn beautiful, dude.
Fuck yeah. Genius. Love this. Love it. Oh, landed in my heart.
I like the design of all the early Republic stuff, like the walking tanks and the laddies and all that stuff. So.
Do you like the Hailfires?
I love the Hellfires.
Which one's those? Is that the big wheel ones?
Yes.
I don't know about that. I don't like the big tires on it, like the big wheel tires. That seems...
That doesn't make sense to you.
No. That's just bigger targets.
But they're skinny.
Like, shoot us here. Like, we're going to turn sideways, shoot us here.
Well, you might shoot through the wheel. I just think they're badass. No, they're not practical at all.
The missiles that come out, they flip.
Mm-hmm.
It looked, I noticed that more in the cartoon.
Okay.
It was the cartoon that made me pay attention to the elements in the film.
Yeah. And like I think the Hellfires make a little more sense than, I don't know, giant walking spiders, which just don't seem very fast or practical.
No.
Oh, guys.
Oh, yeah. Nope. Not much negative to say here. Just hotness.
Yeah.
This is why I can't get rid of my PS2, because I love playing
Battlefront?
So bad.
all Battlefront. I love just going and playing both sides at Geonosis. Some hot shit. Oh, look at my Italian scooter here.
Ciao.
Completely
Ciao.
undignified. Poor guy.
Ciao,
How
bitches.
embarrassing. Look at this.
It is a
Ugh,
little
his
bit.
feet are dangling off. It's just so ugly. Everything about that is so uncool.
Yeah, it is.
Ugh.
It's like the Sith Lord equivalent of a rascal.
It really, really is, dude. Like, you've got to remember, man, we're talking about a Sith Lord. This guy is like... And he's going to get on a bicycle? It looks like a bicycle. His feet are hanging off.
Yeah.
I'm picturing the
Pretty
wind
whacked
going
out.
through his hair. It just looks ugly. Everything about that sucks.
This is pretty tight.
Oh, wow. It
Love
comes back
shaking.
down.
Oh, this one. Yeah. Have a seat.
Boom.
I bet you that sand got everywhere.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
They just don't know what they're shooting at. You can't see it.
Yeah.
It's like, shoot your blue lasers towards where the red lasers are coming from.
Right.
Right.
Fuck help.
Maybe I'll just yell at him.
There's like 4 scenes in this whole frickin' movie where Obi-Wan doesn't look like he's not wearing a full-on wig or hair extensions or a fake beard.
Yeah.
It's so bad. That's so terrible. What a frickin' shame.
Oh, now it looks like a bad design for carrying people.
When the bitch goes flying out.
Yeah. And nobody saw those fighters break off?
Right.
You got gun pods. Use them. What up?
Dooku's like doo 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 doo.
Yeah. Knock him out. Knock him out.
Will someone please hold on to
This
the
is
handrails? You're making me a nervous wreck.
Right. I like the way that he uses Padme to get his head together here.
Oh, I see your buttons.
Look, there's missiles on those wings.
And here we go again. Yoda's like, shit, something's not right, and no one fucking catches what's going on with Anakin.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they're busy thinking of other stuff. Like, did you notice earlier when Obi-Wan Kenobi was testing to see if that one fallen Jedi was still alive? He was checking his neck, like looking for a pulse.
Oh no.
Yeah, what about...
Saw that.
Like, wouldn't it? I don't know. It kind of just seems like a Jedi should be able to walk by and go, "Ooh, he's dead."
Yeah.
Like, it kind of feels like something a Jedi should be able to do.
You should be able to feel their life force or something.
On site, yeah. It should be an on-site thing.
Or maybe it's... Well, here's the thing. Maybe he wasn't dead long enough that like he still had like some of the energy. The force was still kind of residing in him, sort of thing.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe there's like an echo. And
Maybe
it's
he's
like,
gonna haunt
Oh, I
Geonosis
love that. I
forever.
love it when you call it an echo. See, I'm sold. Now it's fine.
Yeah. See, I should write this shit.
He was
Yeah.
testing for echo. Oh. It's
like,
a Rush thing now.
Nice. That's what they need to do. Someone needs to rescore all the Star Wars movies with prog rock.
I know, dude.
Yeah.
That first scene where those two were fighting, it was so obvious that it was his face was mapped on.
Yeah.
And it was so hard. It's so hard to watch. Like I shut my eyes. Like,
Blu-ray was clearly a mistake here.
yeah.
Everything looks terrible.
Sidewinder. I love clone boot prints. I love clones. I love everything about clones. Like, here's Natalie Portman in a computer-generated clone trooper, and my boner is definitely for the clone trooper. Like, I'm gay for you, clones.
So you got a cloner.
I've got a cloner, yeah.
See, that's good Sith dastardly shit. I love that.
Yeah.
Dooku's fencing style, awesome.
Oh, that whole tapping thing where before he goes in for the kill, he taps each limb.
Right, beautiful.
Yeah.
And this fight, when they get the lights flashing and you get that light side, dark side thing going on with Anakin.
Yeah.
Really nice. Here we go.
But I mean, I think it's really telling that the best parts of this movie, like this trilogy, are kind of throwbacks and homages to stuff from the original trilogy. Like this is clearly an homage to Return of the Jedi.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And it works really well because it's a slower paced battle. You know, there's more emotion going on. There's more cinematography going on with lighting effects and stuff. Oh, hey, there goes his arm. I'm
gonna take a nap.
I'm sleepy now that I don't have an arm. But yeah, I mean, it's the stuff that works is stuff that's actually old school Star Wars.
I thought what you were going to say is that it's telling that the parts that seem to work best are when nobody's speaking. I would agree with that too.
Yeah. Wouldn't it have been cool if when Anakin lost his arm, like he looked at the stump and puked? Like freaked out, like went into shock and threw up.
Like hitting the balls really hard.
Like something gritty and realistic would have been kind of neat.
Yeah.
Because like it gives me the impression, and it always has given me the impression, because in the Star Wars whole thing, body parts can get cut off. Like they're just things that can get cut off. Like you're gonna get to a certain point in your life, and you're gonna be like, so Bob, how many parts are fake? You know?
Yeah.
That's sure. It's implied. There's no sort of like pain there.
It's like Shadowrun. The old RPG.
Oh, yeah, I don't know that.
Well, then you could just like buy upgrades. You don't have to lose it to need, a cyber arm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You're just like, yeah, that'd be badass. I could lift stuff.
Did you like Dooku's hand, the way he?
Yeah.
That real
creepy arthritic hand.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Loved it. It's like evil hand. I don't know if trust old people.
I like his
look like
tall, long nose too. He looks cool. Like he makes such a good bad guy.
Yeah.
Well, that's just Christopher Lee for you in general.
It is.
That's why I'm so excited about Max Van Sydow, or how you say his name, being cast in the next one. I hope he's a villain, because he just has that great villain look.
Mm-hmm.
Who is he?
Brewmeister Smith. Oh wait, in the movie, I don't know who he's.
Right to Strange Brew.
Movie time.
You're awesome. If you see his face, Mike, he's been in a million things. So.
Because he was an exorcist, right? He was the one priest.
Yeah, he was the priest and exorcist. He. Yeah,
you'd recognize him.
I think it was early work, but. Yeah.
He's been in a lot of B horror stuff and.
Yeah, a lot of sci-fi, a lot of fantasy.
A lot of classic stuff, like,
He was
like
Ming, wasn't he? Ming?
What?
Ming the Merciless?
Yes, I want to say yes.
I think he was.
Yeah. Now I'm going to look that up.
Yeah.
I do dig the graceful hand gestures that Yoda's using while he's trying to capture and lift that column.
It's a lot more dignified than that jumping around shit.
Yeah.
Oh no! Keep running. You don't have time to lose. Keep running.
Yeah, I can confirm he was Ming the Merciless in the 1980s Flash Gordon. So.
Yeah.
Did you notice that Natalie's cuts have disappeared?
Oh really?
Yeah, she just jumped off, and with the single arm lifted as she shoots as the ship disappears, there's no cuts under the slices.
Maybe she had her back replaced.
Oh, this makes no sense to me. A sail in space. Is it like capturing some kind of wave and not wind? Like, is it?
It's a solar sailor.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like kind of like how George Lucas stole the idea of like an ion engine. He's like, oh, solar sails. We'll turn it into this, which is nothing like what he's using. Kind of like how like ion engines are like an actual like theory for engines, but they're supposed to be like for long distance and they're not supposed to be fast at all.
Right. And that's what these are supposed to be. Solar sails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Of course not. I'm such a city boy.
I wonder what Coruscant smells like.
Oh.
Because it can't smell good.
It's probably got a New Orleans thing to it.
I don't know. Maybe different parts of it smell like different cities. Like when people come to Chicago from New York, like, oh my God, this place is so clean. But then when you leave this city and you go to like San Francisco, you're like, oh my God, it's so beautiful here.
Wow, they really did redo the background. The sky in the background.
It looks
very
treated.
ruby red. It wasn't that dark before.
Ruby red. Sorry. That's the guy's name from Fifth Element, right?
No, I forgot.
No, it's Ruby something.
I'm not sure.
It's been a while.
Actually, I just recently saw that, and I still can't remember.
Such a good movie. Love it.
Love it. Love it. Yes, I have foreseen.
Totally not. Totally not Palpatine. Carry on.
Mm-hmm.
Where will we be in 5 years?
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever dream of opening your own cafe?
Restaurants are so difficult, you know?
If you could be a tree. Where's all the chairs?
They move. They're
Well, they probably had to do the floors, yeah.
The floors, which actually look as though they could use a little something. See, it's all golden here, and then it's red over there.
Yeah. Well, a different side of the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking writing.
It's so bad.
My sound's turned all the way down. I'm just watching it. I'm going back to you. I'm really, really pulling from the visual elements because I want to be positive.
Good point.
It's like that girl is like, oh, you're dating her? It's like, well, she's really good looking.
Yeah.
Oh, clones, clones, clones everywhere. There's so many of you. I want you and you and you and you and you. And you.
I just see Mike in his underwear, like running right down the middle of all of them with his arms out, like.
Dude, after reading, I didn't give a shit about Jango Fett until I read the Republic Commando, and now every time I do a con, I'm like hoping to God he's gonna be there. And the other dude was there. Boba was there at a couple of them, and I could care less.
Well, when we went to C2E2, was it 2 years ago? And well, actually, it would have been like a year ago. Well, whatever. We saw a really good Jango Fett, and we saw a really good Captain Rex.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Captain
I have
Rex is
pictures
awesome.
of them, but then my phone deleted them all. Thanks, phone.
Oh, God. That's right.
That's happened to me too, dude.
Yeah. Shout out to Carl's phone.
Yeah.
Which has since been replaced
Mm.
with an equally shitty phone. Sorry. Doesn't his like
Just keeps
cybernetic
crushing.
hand look like one of those things that you used to have when as a kid that you'd have like the little pulley things on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grabber hand.
I had a shark one.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. You're
We're
touching
not
me.
friends. Why we're not friends? Stop.
God, the gayest robot. Just back up.
But he's been a dick. He's been a dick from the moment I met you.
And now you want to cuddle? Fuck off.
I'm gonna weld your knees together, fucker.
I just love the idea of like him being deactivated and R2 just be like, I'm taking this into my own hands.
Yay! Star Wars.
It's over. Jonathan Hales, you're part of the problem, not part of the solution.
Oh, Rick McCollum.
Oh man. Yeah, any one of these people can be blamed as enablers.
I think Rick McCollum is probably the worst of them. I don't know how many times he's going to have to brush his teeth before he finally gets the dick taste out of his mouth.
Yeah, seriously. Every scene in the making of every decision that we all know was the bad decision, he's right there with Lucas. He could have stopped everything. He could have stopped the Star Wars Holocaust. But he's like, yeah, love it. Great.
Good
Millions
job,
of dollars.
George.
Oh, yeah. Box office revenue. Totally.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
totally.
it's just like telling, because I mean, he came in on what, Return of the Jedi, after the original producer was like, wait, another Death Star? This is stupid.
He goes all the way back to Jedi?
Yeah.
Really?
Because that was the big change, was going from Empire to Jedi. I can't remember the name of the original producer, but that was
Well,
their
I know
big
that-
split. Was
Well, the director was another issue then, because I know that was a big deal. He brought in Marquand because he wanted someone he can. Lucas brought in Marquand because he wanted someone he could control. So he didn't want any of that Empire debacle, where
Yeah,
people
'cause
don't make his movies.
because they made such poor choices when they changed his shit.
He tried to fix it. He tried to fix Empire, but he couldn't.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
What do you mean?
Fred
he tried
Myers,
to
great
fix it?
shoes. Once he turned. Once he turned. Help me, director. Oh God. Irvin Kershner. He had Kershner to direct, his mentor and teacher. He trusted him with this movie. He had the writer. See, I gotta stop reading because I can't think of any names right now. And then he had Lawrence Kasdan as writer, who took the script that he came up with Leigh Brackett and then fleshed it out and made the characters awesome and scenes better. He just let them do it. He produced it, but he just kind of signed off on designs and the general thing of it, and just let them make the movie because he was so burnt out from Star Wars. So once the movie started, all the dailies were coming in and all the A's and B team were sending in their parts and they were starting to put this together. He saw the first cut of it and was like, what have you done? It's so slow and there's so much talking and it's so boo-hoo fucking who. Where is the action? And he took everything that they created and he tried to re-edit Empire Strikes Back with everything they filmed. And he couldn't do it because there wasn't enough. Everything was just
too much good there.
Yeah, it was just slow bullshit. And it drove him up the wall. So he's like, fine, fucking you ruined my movie. So even though statistically it was the lowest grossing of the original trilogy, it's still, fan favorite, still number one. It's the only one that garners that much respect. So that's why the second one, he didn't want any bullshit in his way, and he got Richard Marquand, who can do a good job, but short leash.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I lied. Yeah, Rick McCollum didn't come in on Return of the Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
That was Kasnagin, or however you say his last name, who went on to produce such wonderful things as Jag and Demolition Man.
There you go.
Well, I liked Demolition Man, though.
Yeah, I like Demolition Man.
But not for the right reasons, let's be honest.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, no. No, you like it for... You like it because it's stupid.
I love Demolition Man, but not because it's a good movie.
Right.
I wasn't attracted to the stories. I went for Stallone and Snipes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They
all.
won me at the 3 shells.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Demolition
One of my
Man.
favorite movies is also on Last Boy Scout.
Yeah.
which isn't a great movie. Like, it's not a great movie. It's just awesome.
Well,
It's just fun.
it falls
It
into
is.
that category of like back when Michael Bay still wasn't like Michael Bay yet, so he made like The Rock and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love The Rock also. That was a great movie. And that
Yeah.
kind of falls in there. It's
Love
like
The Rock.
good for all the wrong reasons.
Right.
Totally. It was pure popcorn, you know, but it wasn't popcorn. It was mindless, but it was still intelligently put together. Like, yeah, The Rock. You're not gonna go and like, it's not gonna change your life, but it's so fucking fun, and it's just well done. Bad Boys, Michael Bay, love Bad Boys. Everything since is like derivative of Bad Boys. It's like he just takes the same formula and just keeps drinking it, thinking that it's gonna be good.
Well,
Another Bad Boys.
didn't he literally take a couple of the car stunts from one of the Bad Boys movies and put it in Transformers, I think?
I don't know.
He's actually reused some of his car stunts in some of the movies. So
Like same footage.
yeah. It's like all he did was some of it was shot for shot, like he took the original shots, but others I think he even like kind of integrated like B camera stuff that wasn't used in the original cut. So it's the same cars and everything, but just a slightly different angle.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I can see him using the choreography of the chases, but I mean, the footage is like it's old film stock from 30 years ago.
Yeah, it's
Now you're putting on digital screens.
yeah.
All right,
But-
2002. Look at that.
Oh,
All right.
well,
This
was
has
it.
been. That's it.
if you experience any conditions that detract from the theatrical presentation of this film, please call 1-800-PHONE-THX.
Let's do that. Let's be like, all right. Everything dealing with dialogue was terrible.
It sounded awful.
Yeah, everything. For some reason, everything sounds terrible when people talk.
It's like
Yeah, every time people talk, it sounds stupid.
the sound effects were good, everything like that. The music was great, but every time someone opened their mouth, they just sound like. I don't understand.
Oh, badass.
All right, well,
Yeah.
that's it. We
That's
did
it.
it.
All right. Well, thanks for sticking with us, you guys, and check the links below or somewhere in the vicinity, and we will have regular VOR shows from here on out. And hang out with us on Facebook. Tell us what you thought of the commentary, especially if you watch the movie and hang out with us while you watch it. That'd be great.
Yeah. Go to VORradio.com for any and all information. Yeah.
All right. So that's it for us. And until next time, may the force
Be with.
That.